To the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. We couldn't ask for more perfect weather here today. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Panther.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go next. Ready?
Here's Dowdle again. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Young on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Looking quickly here.
16 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
6. Mega. Set. Cut.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On third down, it's Young. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 7.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Set. Hut. Black 40. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Look at my team.
Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. He gets it to Jawan Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it up. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Panthers 14. Saints nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Shuck coming off that pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
It leads to second
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He'll have the first down and even more. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down, New Orleans.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Fourth and forever coming up. Trying for it with Shuck. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he has this down to the 34. They come through massive gain there on fourth down. Give him 24 yards. And most importantly, that first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shuck now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Shotgun snap to Shuck. For a right side, cut by Olave. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down, here's Shuck. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
19 Tiger. Second 60.
Fourth down, pass coming. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Panthers take possession just shy of midfield. Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Finds him over the middle. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Chuck will throw to get us started. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Schuck working from the gun. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
18 Cardinal.
Here's Schuck, 1st and 10. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it down from 37.
60 Eagles.
Schuck now on first down. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Point after good from Smith. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Irving on 2nd. Along the right sideline, there's space into the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now.
1st and 10. Here's Schuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
Schuck to throw. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shock looking to pass here. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Shock. Has it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run with Kamara. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. There he goes, right sideline. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14. Chase McLaughlin will kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to field this at the 2. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Shuck to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. This gets the first and more. Off to the races, middle of the field. To the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
180. What's up?
They give to Irving to start this drive. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Time, hey, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Set. 180. Set.
Once again, Irving. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Back to the line they go. It's second down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. Second down.
Alert, 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 alert. 180. What's up?
Throwing, Baker. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
180. What's up?
First and goal. Here's Irving. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The Saints call their third and final timeout. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13.
Set. 180.
Here's another for Irving. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's now third and goal.
Mayfield now on third and goal. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
19,
Chuck's going to throw here. Completes this one to Hill. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders. And it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again here, it's Chuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
What's up?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. It's complete downfield to Godwin. Space on the right, and he's got room. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Saints 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our 1st half. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Good strike downfield to Olave. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing, Shuck. Fits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals. The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And away we go in Glendale. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Buccaneers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And a modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So first down from the 41.
Come on.
Kyler throwing here. Here's a screen to Benson. Down the sideline to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. They get 22 out of that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Go on.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Benson on the counter. Pushing for the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist and head the other way for a big run.
All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Saker. And the Saints get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
His first throw is an interception. Buda Baker picks it off. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
To kick off for Arizona.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-point game. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They are going to go. Here's Murray. Wilson on the slam. And the Saints grab it! They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Now Shuck coming off that pick. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They still give to Kamara. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Shuck running the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Saints capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. For the extra point, here's Smith. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. So they'll decline this and take the result. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. More from State Farm Stadium after this. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Kyler. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Murray here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Another throw coming from Murray. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
What?
Back to the air, Murray. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing again, Murray. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cardinals, first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
One.
They'll go, Connor. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Shuck now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. He lost the football. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Chuck now from the gun. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd down, here's Shuck. He's looking deep once again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger, a punt for the Saints. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Begins his return at the 16. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 27-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Has a man, that's Greg Dortch. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it. The Cardinals recovered. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, Ace.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Here's a screen to Benson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Trying to force one through there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck working from the gun. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw here, 3rd down. Down the sideline past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Screen here for Kamara. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To throw again here, it's Chuck. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints push their lead further to start the half.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Brooks now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. He's got him. That's McBride. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Murray. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Left side, cut by Dortch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2-2. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Larry. 2-2.
Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10.
From the gun, it's Murray. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
1-1. 1-1. 1-1.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now Kyler. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
1-1.
Murray's going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he caught by his back. Kamara. Along the right sideline. There's space at the 20. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good in love and football. just a good little penalty taunt.
Following the touchdown, Shuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Plays the design run. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Going.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Come back. Hold on, hey. That's one.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Empty. Sit. Forward. 2.
Murray looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. There he goes. Right sideline. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. So Kyler and the Cardinals looking to tack on 2 more.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Now, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shuck. Come for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Zone read here, then get him up to Kamara. And he gets a feel on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Saints holding a 4-point lead. Second down now, they need 7. Rush coming for Shuck. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Kamara now on first and 10. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set up.
Another run for Kamara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Cardinals go to the dime look here, 3rd down.
Go! 70 Lions. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Go on.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
1-1. Hot. 2-2. Hot.
This one quickly to Harrison. And we will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
We'll look to throw it. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Drawing up the design keeper. So this will win on the road for the Saints. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Glendale.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Three-yard line.
Chuck to the air right away. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Chuck. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go now.
Now Shook on third down. He got his man. It's Hill. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Saints first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Moving outside the pocket, taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
It's third down, and here is Shook. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
They'll indeed go, and it is Shook. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, Saints. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Saints 7, Cowboys nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on this play.
They'll go again here with Williams. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 9. On play action. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here go 46. Here go Kim. Here go going to 54. 1
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 17-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 37 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
Cowboys 1st down.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back, and so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. And this will pay off. It is caught. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. They'll go play action here with Chuck. A throw on the move is caught. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 6 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
For the point after.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1.
The kick is good. Makes the score Saints 14, Cowboys 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9.
At the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
Yeah! We're going to 50. Kill.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Cowboys first down.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going to 54. Why? Hey, 47. Hey, kill.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Saints 15-yard line.
And he's in. Cavante Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Inside the 30. And he will score. Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. The Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck going up top. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Cowboys have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yes, let it go.
Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone yet again. Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. 26.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
53. Here we go.
Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 49.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Kill.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. 1-8. We're going to 54. 1-8. Here we go. 46.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Headed out right. Finds a man right side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's almost headed worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. And they just get the play off. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Dak off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. Right there. Come on, Ace.
Dak throwing again. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Williams can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take
Another for Williams. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
An 8-yard loss. It's fourth and goal.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And all the way into the second quarter, our opening drive ends in 3.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Called in by Olave, left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Escapes the pocket. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Shuck now on first down. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Kamara running out of the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback run here. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Off the play action. Jump. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. The extra point. Here's Smith. He connects on the extra point try. And the Saints one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here go 46.
1st down. Here's Dak. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
It's a gain of 18.
Kill.
The Cowboys.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
They're on 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Dallas.
47.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Finds some time left. He's running with it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Cowboys field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to Shuck. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pistol give to Kamara. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Shuck working from the gun. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Counter give to Kamara. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shuck now from the gun. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. To the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints lead by 15 now.
Saints 21, Cowboys 6.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 46, 46.
From the gun is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That's caught by Williams. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go on 52. Hey, kill.
Dak now from the gun. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point
47.
conversion.
Here we go, 47. Kill.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Pack the 60. Get in right now, boys.
Running this one left. Well, they tried getting creative, but the creativity not rewarded here. Doesn't get him anything. It's going to be 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running behind center with Kamara. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. They'll run with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. On the keeper, here's Shaw. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Third and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Flush out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Smith able to put it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.